What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Last day on Earth action. Let's get into it. You can see where we're at. Whoa, this is way too loud. We are at the settlement. So, as I like to do pretty consistently here, at least probably for most folks, but especially anybody that's kind of played this game for a while, the settlement's been the newest, freshest thing in terms of a grind and what we can do to do progression and some things that we can get going here. So I just recently did the video. This should be following the video where we open all of the crates, and we opened a whole bunch of mercenary boxes as well from the season rewards and from our daily loot that we've been able to pick up. And so I'm excited to jump in and try to do some expeditions, see if we can get some progress there. I also just want to kind of share a quick overview of where we're at for the base and what the goals here are. So ultimately, personally, my first main goal is to finish off the story. That's what we're trying to do. We've got one little part left, which is we need to go and we need to finish off the last watchtower and essentially the last items that are required for that. What we need, the last few pieces that we actually need, and I don't think I have any, you need what would be used to make the iron frame, which is like iron rebar or something like that. And I'll tell you exactly what that is. It's these iron rods. We need to make a handful more iron rods. We need the ability to make iron rods. And then I'm pretty sure at that point I should be able to finish the last of the watchtowers. That's been like my very purpose, I guess, of trying to get the settlement upgraded to that point so that we can do that. In addition to that, there is also kind of a push that I would like to do as we continue to work on the drone and we continue to get some upgrades and some things like that. I do want to be able to come over here and make rotors. Rotors are going to be the other thing that, at least for the drone blueprints that I have found, this is the biggest setback from being able to do that. So we want to be able to basically get all of our workshops up to level 4, and that's how we're sitting. So really quickly, I just want to showcase and do a little bit of a settlement. We're sitting at between level 2 and level 3 for all of our different locations. I'm going to talk about the wood shop here being really important. I need the ability most significantly next to be able to make chipboard. The reason for this is in order for us to get the foundry to level 4, we need to do 12 framed walls. Now again, once I level up the foundry to level 4, I'll be able to basically place this, you know, I think it's this broaching machine down. From that point, connect it to the power, and I should at that point be able to make iron rods and finish this thing out. So that's generally how this is going to work. So we're going to try to get to this point, which means we've got to get walls. This is our settlement walls upgraded to level 4. You can see that we're a level 3 here, and I need 12 framed walls. Well, the biggest reason that we need chipboard to be able to do that is because in order to upgrade our walls to level 2, we need 5 chipboard. We need whatever this is, pressed metal or whatever. We need some frames and we need some screws. Screws, frames, and these, not that bad. Chipboard, we can't make yet. So we got to get to the point where we can make the chipboard to then be able to craft the other material to then be able to upgrade these walls. In addition to that, we also need to be able to place these level 2 walls on level 2 floors. So that may require us putting a few more floors down, although if we're smart, again, we can put the floor on the other side and we should still be able to upgrade that wall. And we're going to try to do that to set us up for best success here. So essentially we can do, at this point right now, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can actually do all 12 walls if we want. To get some better progress, what we will end up doing is putting a framed floor here and probably a framed floor right here for both of these, so that when we upgrade these, we get basically the level 2 walls on both sides. So that's going to be important for us to be able to do. So that's really what we're kind of grinding to. And the biggest setback that I have at this point, as I think a lot of folks are having as they've tried to grind and continue to get this up, is to make slate. Now, slate in and of itself isn't the worst resource to make, but it is quite resource intensive. It requires some sawdust, the asbestos, which I'll talk about in a second, iron wire, and then some water. Water, iron wire, and sawdust, not that bad. Honestly, not that bad. Relatively easy to get. Pretty findable. You find iron wire at the farm, which is nice. Sawdust you can just make very easily here, and water should be relatively available. Asbestos, however, is not so easy to find, and is also not a high quality or a high amount reward from where we've gotten. We've made some pretty good expedition progress, and each daily reward we get 3 of them, which isn't even enough to make a single slate. So that's the biggest grind at this point that we have, is trying to get enough slate to be able to get and make enough of the framed floors, because framed floors require 5 slate. We need to be able to make 8 of those to bring this section over here, this area over here, up to level 3 to be able to then make chipboard, and then from chipboard we can go ahead and we can upgrade our walls. That's where we're sitting at. In addition to that, I've made some really nice progress just kind of crafting materials, getting some things done on a lot of our areas. So barracks level 3 is moving very nicely along. We need wires, we need some iron sheets and some sawdust. Not too terrible. We should be able to get this upgrade done, but I'm not super focused on it because we don't have any mercenaries yet that we can take past that point. We have headquarters all the way up to level 3. I do like, in retrospect, thinking about it, I am happy I was able to get that upgraded all the way because it gave us opportunities for better daily rewards in addition to just good rewards and more expeditions for us to try out, which was nice. Walls, excuse me, is only also reliant on 40 slate. So in order to get this all done, we need 80 total slate to be able to move through this, get these upgrades complete, and knock these things out. Everything else is done here. We've popped everything else. The other difficult part was aluminum cable, but we've been getting like 6 or 7 of the tubes every day from our daily rewards because of our expedition progress. So that's been really nice to help us, and we've just been churning them out and actually had some pretty good success with this. In addition, garage also requires aluminum cables and 40 more slate. This is just, it's such a high resource and it takes so long. This purely is the setback, in my opinion, to a lot of this. Iron parts, screws, you know, motor oil feels like it would be pretty scarce. It's actually not, because you don't use it for a ton. There's a couple of benches and stuff that you'll build that will require it, but for the most part, we've got that. And we've maybe mistakenly, I've taken my chipboard that I have been able to collect through a couple of different means, rewards and things like that, and I dumped it into the garage. And in retrospect, I wish I would not have done that, because we could actually be pretty close to having this completed at this point. We've got our new rust guy, which we opened up very happily in our last package opening. And if you didn't go check that video, go do. It was really fun. Opened basically every crate in the game outside of things in the shop, which was really cool and really interesting. So again, we're sitting pretty good for supplies. We have a lot of the top tier materials. We made a bunch of screws. Again, we're doing pretty well in most of these regards, the exception of asbestos, and that's holding us back. So that's a long explanation of where we're at, but you can see we're doing pretty good. I am at level 2 here for the storage. I believe I am all the way up to level 3 for whatever this is. I should be at level 3 for this as well. We've got generators going. This is still level 2, and this is level 3. We need to get this to level 3, make chipboard to be able to bring this to level 4, and then really we can kind of finish out at least the story mode progression, and then we'll continue to grind. I do want to get everything up to level 4 if we can, but at that point it's just a little bit more strategic we can be about those things, and we're being strategic now to be able to get these upgrades, that's for sure. But it would be nice to get the storage up. If we're able to get storage up, we get some additional pallets and some shelving, which is nice. We get some scales, you know, we get some cool things here for us to have as in terms of being able to just put down supplies, which is really nice. This really can become a very good extension for your main base, especially with a lot of materials, which is good. And this one shouldn't be too bad. Mostly this is just frame floors, but we need a lot of frame floors for this, which subsequently again means we need a whole lot of slate, which is just crazy. It's in everything. It's wild. I'm surprised it's not in these walls, to be really honest, but chipboard takes its place. So here's what we're gonna do today. I have a few upgrades at the actual main base that I want to do, but in lieu of doing that, we're going to utilize our new mercenary friends, and we're going to see if we can make any expedition progress. Most notably, I don't think we get any asbestos from any of the ghost town ones, but we do get 20 asbestos for taking down destroyed station. And I just have to tell you, I wait to do these because I like to do, I feel like you can do these in good runs. So we wait to open up a bunch of mercenary packs, get a bunch of levels, hopefully get some new folks, contracts and things like that, maybe upgrade our van a little bit. But it is difficult sometimes to wait to record these because I do want to I'd love to have this 20 asbestos at this point. This would be nice if we could get to that point, and then if we could ultimately destroy station, if we could get through this essentially daily reward and get an additional asbestos, that'd be a big W for us, because then at least a daily we can make one slate, which doesn't sound like a lot, but at this point would be a lot for us. If we can really crank through some things, for captain's cards is wild. Additional asbestos awaits us there. There is one where there's like 15 slate if we could get all the way up to here. I highly doubt that's going to be possible, but let's start with Ghost Town. We'll see what we can get into. Assemble a squad. I like to auto squad here. We've gotten some really good upgrades with Chris actually, and with Connor. We dumped a whole bunch in here. Lemmy as well. And what threats do we have? Yeah, so we'll have to see about that. I remember this one being pretty difficult, but let's set off and let's just see what we can get done. We've upgraded our van a couple of levels as well. I want to continue to churn through that, but I'm just trying to be smart about what, essentially what resources we put to that versus what resources we need in order to get some things done here. So Lemmy might not be the best as we take a look at this. Only because he can't utilize his turret here. We may want to look back at that. Or helps him, knocks him down. I do feel like just already with some upgrades that we've made, I can just kind of tell that this is going much better than it typically does. We're able to take some of these early zombies out. These guys right here are the tough ones because they're getting the health regeneration. And we're making work, and our guys are staying healthy. This is nice. I'm gonna pop this. And then I'm gonna help crunch these down. We should have, I don't want to say an easy win here because we still certainly have more zombies to fight, but this is looking good. We're looking really good. Let's go. Progress. I love progress. This is good rewards. Rations is good. 8 aluminum cable is really nice. This is another essentially mercenary box for us, so we'll be kind of stacking these up. Nice to always get some filters too. We'll continue on. Let's see how we'll go. If you're not familiar with these episodes, I basically take us as far as these expeditions as we go, each of the tracks. So hopefully we can get a couple of wins here. This is a solid team. I don't know what we're gonna face here, but the good part ends up being is we're just gonna bring all of the heat. Got the turret clicking in here nicely. We took down the butcher, which is great. But what I want to do queue this up. Get the turret down. I'm gonna hold on these two until we get the next section of the waves. Let's just finish him off. Oh, can you back up, Connor? We may not even need it. I don't know. All right, here we go. This is where we need him. So this, his spray helps to drop the defense on these guys, which just lets us absolutely pour in some extra damage. And that is really nice. We're gonna get this next turret up. I'm gonna get some pump-ins with this. I'm gonna drop him. Easy finish. Easy finish. Let's go. Nice. So good rubber hose. Iron wires. Again, this is good. These are all good things. Screws are good. This is just less that we'll have to worry about. I think we're at the daily reward upgrade 1. So let's see if we can get that knocked out as well. And we'd be moving through. We're definitely over halfway with the expeditions here. I don't know why it didn't let me jump into this one. That was really weird. We're almost at 30 out of 40, which is, when you think about it, pretty crazy. We're moving through really nicely. I feel like this is probably fine. I like this setup with Lemmy, Connor, and Chris. Yeah. I mean, our gear score. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll see. We should be okay. We should be okay here. Kind of a weird distribution here. He's gonna get his turret in. We're gonna help him here out on the back line. Connor doing some work here up front for us. We're getting good turret. We're getting very consistent turrets, and I feel like we are just absolutely monstering through. Got to help Lemmy here in the back. He can stay up and we can get... Whew. I feel like that one was close. It felt closer than it was. But man, did we power through some of that. So we got some spark plugs, a nice... this is just nice because this helps progress us forward. We use a lot of iron billet for a lot of the other materials that we've been needing. So it feels like my supply of that has been diminishing because I've been using it so consistently. So it's nice to just get a good, you know, that's essentially like 3 cycles of that workbench going, +1 actually. So that's pretty nice. There's some foxes. I should watch these, but I don't. I should have swapped. This is where I had a great community member mentioned that this would have been a perfect opportunity to swap those guys out, to have Connor run forward. We might need to do that here. Utilize that strategy. Let's see. We might still be able to get through this. That's just how good these two together end up being. I'm gonna wait for this to drop in. So he got a boost here to his ability. And we're just gonna put the power on. He is upgrading. That's what this is doing when he powers up here. He's getting his upgrade going. We need to get rid of these toxic spitters. All right, this is like the uber slows them down. This might be it anyways. As long as there's not another one. We got it. Okay. We powered through. So in terms of an upgrade for the daily reward, I mean, I'm sure like these and some of this other materials will come in in handy as we get through like farther in. I personally don't need nails or thick fabric, but I'll take it. But screws, iron wire, and the sheaves is okay. That's okay. I'm all right with that. And we're going to continue on. See if we can continue to get some rewards. We have the other 2 tracks of our expeditions as well. Okay, again, this would be an opportunity to swap these 2 because he will pull up basically from the back line. The good thing too is that does just so much damage. All right, he just got hit there. Hopefully we can get his spray up at least. In combo with this, and I want to be able to hit this while the defenses are down. Lost him in the back. This is looking a little dicey. We hit this at like the perfect time, but Connor's not going to be able to sustain. Just too much. Just too much. Let's go ahead. I do want to try that again, and I think if we can avoid... Who do we put up front, though? See, that's the tough part. This would be so huge. This is the one we want to win for the Asbestos. So badly do I want to win this. We need Lemmy to stay up, but let's go ahead and let's just do this. Let's just see if this is gonna work. We are at a pretty high detriment to the recommended gear score here, but let's see if we can get this finish. I feel like we were close. I think we were on the last wave of zombies, so if we can avoid taking that big brunt of a hit with Connor staying away from the barrel essentially and getting in front of Lemmy here. Let's hit him with the gas. Get your turret up. Hit this again. So he's taking the brunt here, which is not ideal. Okay, so that did explode. Lemmy is just getting worked here in the back is the problem. Let's get your turret up. Feel like we're not clicking through this. This, I think, is the last wave here. Hit one more with the gas. Just not gonna be enough. Just too many. Ah. Oh man, I feel like we're so close on that one. I want this Asbestos so bad. I really do. I do feel like that worked. This was a good strategy to have Connor kind of pull up into the front here. That was smart. That worked pretty well. Wondering if we swap her. They'll have the wrong traits is what this is saying. Because he's an attacker. He just has so little health. That's really the core challenge here. You know, he's at like half the health as the rest of these folks. Connor is just so good. So much health. He can take so much punishment. I feel like the gas here is also really helping. Because we're getting it into the alpha or the beta stages, and it's just, it's just about getting them to survive. I'm wondering, see, the other problem with Lemmy here, or Maverick, is the fact that he deals so much damage. His damage output at 34 is so good, but he's a little soft. He's a little soft, actually. 1958 health. I'm wondering if maybe we swap him out and put Rust in his place. Maybe we try that, because then he's not standing in the pool. I don't think he'll be in the pool because he's going to be a melee. That so significantly drops off our gear score here, but I'm going to try this. I'm going to try. I'm going to give this a go. I want this asbestos so bad. I so terribly do. Oh, I didn't swap these two. Dang it. This might be. This might be useless. All right, hit him with the gas. Forget what this one does. Oh, he's just getting murdered. Oh my god. Oh, Rust, maybe you're not the guy. The next one was his health upgrade, which would have been significantly helpful. There, and then he's just, oh, we got punished. I'm gonna try that by swapping those two. I just don't think. I felt like Russ was taking a lot of the damage, and I wasn't seeing the damage output that we're getting from Lemmy. The consistency with the turret and everything like that. I do like the idea that he's not standing back in the puddle. Let's just try this. Let's just try it. I don't think we're going to have any more success. Maybe it makes sense for me to swap Connor and maybe have Lemmy just take the barrel. Because this doesn't explode until we take the damage. Yeah, and like he's taking all of these hits. Oh, that one makes him take the hits. That's why. This one heals him. I wish I could have the heal one come back. Okay, that dodged. Connor's down. Our boy Russ here is going to go down too. We've got another wave after this. I think. Pretty sure we do. It's just taking too many hits. We got too many big guys here. I wish there was a skill that would auto drop my turret. You're just taking too much punishment, my man. I can't help you. Yeah, there's another wave. We're so screwed. I'm gonna do that, actually. I think that's an interesting idea. Is swapping them, having Connor be in the pool and having Lemmy just take the barrel. But if we can avoid the damage even getting back there to him, right? Then, oh wait, I want you there. This gives us the best chance, I think. These are by far our strongest guys. A really good combo of skills. The other thing so Connor has an opportunity to continue to get upgraded. I can get him past or up to level 40 at this point. I believe he's level 31 or level 32. It's just such a significant amount of mercenary points. 2,500 per level once you get up that high. It's pretty rough. All right, got this upgraded. Ah, see, that kills him though. If he could withstand that. I'm surprised that kills him because it does 85%, which is obviously a lot, but like, oh, he just got owned. Our best chance was obviously the way we originally had it. I just need Lemmy to have a little bit more health. He's got to be able to withstand that, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, there's no way. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, because I really want all of the asbestos there. But let's see if we can't get something going here on the next one. I mean, again, this would be so good. So good. These rations are fantastic. Some of the rewards here are pretty sweet, coming up through 35. But we did get through one daily. But we got another chance at 20. Let's get a squad together. Do I care about that? I think we're gonna be okay. Usually, with very few exceptions, whenever you have an expedition where you have your team's total value to be higher than the recommended, it's not a guarantee that you're gonna win, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We'd have to run into some interesting things here. We're just gonna help punch this down. I think that the challenge with this one was more so timing than it was anything else. pop this off. We'll hit this. I'm gonna wait for me to get this going. We drop the defense, make every attack more lethal. He's just popping this off, which is awesome. 40 seconds here. I think I'm just gonna hold what I got just in case there's an additional wave. And that's it. We got the asbestos, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Oh, that's so huge. Nice set of copper. Spark plugs will probably become pretty important here. Oh, that is awesome. We tried so many. We tried so many to get that one done. And first shot here at this second wave of them. I am happy with that. So that is awesome. I would like to see if we can't knock this out, get halfway through this track. The rubber hose here would be really good, but let's put a squad together. I'm almost thinking about moving him to here, Connor to here. So then let's put you here, Connor here, Lemmy here. And let's see if we can't get that going. What I didn't get is a specialist boost there. And, you know, that's one thing I haven't tried, but I just don't have enough specialists that are leveled up in the same categories to really put like a team like that together that's going to have consistency for making the best use out of all that. They're like coming right at us. And we are resetting very slow here. All right, first wave done. As soon as this comes in, I'm dropping this. Let's hit here. Let's hit here. Take out some zombs. These toxic spitters do a ton of damage. Get the turret down. Use the spray. We're gonna lose Lemmy here. That was big though. We worked through that very nicely. Let's just see if we can get this finish here. If there's another wave, we're probably in trouble. If this is it, we got it. Woo! Woo! Nice. All right, good rewards. Let's see, this is for the daily. Okay, we're gonna dodge the barrel, hopefully. Our setup here looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Okay, we dodged it, nice. All right, I'm gonna hit this. These guys got their shields up, which is a little annoying. Help crunch through that a little bit. Gosh, these shield zombies are so dumb. But he is taking a beating right here. We need to get through this to help him out. Come on, just get your skill up. Get your skill. Stay alive long enough to use it. He held on for us. He's keeping a lot of the damage off of Connor, which is good. Connor can sustain here. So if we can keep getting turrets... Oh, there's another wave. Oh, he's gonna take some brutal damage here. Oh, Connor, stay up. Oh, these guys are brutal. Oh, we're here, though. We can do this. Let's go. Oh, that was so close. Let's go. A daily sprig is pretty cool, and 2 additional rubber hose is so good, but the asbestos, baby. Let's go. All right. We are grinding. We are grinding the expeditions and moving through. Our upgrades seem to have been pretty well placed. I'm pretty happy with this. This seems okay. Seems like our setup here is not too bad. Just gonna... Why is he spraying it that way? Kind of missed the whole group there, bud. You are getting just kind of murder rated. All right, took that down. Gosh, he got mauled really quickly. I don't think we're going to be able to complete this one, ladies and gentlemen, because our 2 lines here died so quickly. We could swap Connor back, though, so he takes the brunt up front. And we'll probably do that. And we'll see if we can't get one of our skills back. These were taking so long. So long to rehash. And I think having the 2 on, I think, was reducing the cooldown time, which was definitely necessary for us to have some success there. All right, rewards here. I mean, 5 titanium is actually really good. What we do want to do is I need to swap him to here and him to here. And the main reason being is because, again, he can utilize his skill. What is this? Support trait first. Is he a support trader? I don't have any other options. As far as a certain trait, but either one of these that I pick. It makes me want to put Jack of all trades in here, but this being with the sandbags just doesn't make a ton. Look at 10,750 for recommended gear score. We'll give this a try. I'm not confident that we'll have any success here, and we'll get into the 3rd track and see if we can get at least a couple of wins through that, and then we'll do a few base upgrades. Maybe swapping this does help us out. That actually went much, much better, I feel like. Kind of spreading our damage around, so he's still taking quite a bit, but... Ah, gosh. If I could keep him up, we might have a different story here. But he is just getting mowed. We can't take these big guys down. This feels like it might be the last wave of this. Oh, and then that guy explodes and just ruins our chances. Oh, there's another wave. We're so smoked. Oh my gosh. This one is definitely feels like one where you're going to have to get a lot of just high HP mercenaries in there, and nothing with support, so that it's kind of evenly spread out. That's unfortunate, but we did get the asbestos. So let's head over to Old Train here. What are we trying to get through? Trying to get as high as we can here. I would take a C4, but let's just see. Yeah, you know, we can do the same kind of trick that we have been doing. I feel like this was working very, very well. And he'll take the attack speed and movement speed down, which is a little unfortunate, but he gets the sandbag coverage here, and then he'll be able to move up. And again, we're getting our quick draw bonus. So that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can't get this one knocked out. If we can win this one and maybe one more in this track, I'm happy. I feel like every time we kind of hold up, get, you know, a 40 or 50 crate opening for the mercenaries, and then are able to do some level ups, which we were able to do some good ones this last time around. I feel like we actually make some pretty decent progress, so. All right, we need to basically try to kill this guy before he puts the dang shield up. Okay, we dodged that, which is awesome. Let's get some attacks in here. Let's get the turret down. I'm gonna hold on the gas. I'm not gonna use the gas yet until we take this guy out. Now we're gonna hit the gas. We'll skill up here, see if we can't take the big guy out. We can get one more turret down. We should be okay. Got one. Oh, I forgot that these guys explode. Let's go. Oof, that was close. That was close. Lenses. I'll take the springs. Best thing here, probably the rations. And obviously the mercenary tags. So that's the nice part. We are going to get to accelerate our next opening a little bit here, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this one done. We did get a couple of triggers off of the skills one, which was nice. Now this one we should have reversed. We should get our poison boy here to be back behind the sandbags would be ideal. These are the ones. This one's going to be tough because this is one of the ones where these guys heal. And that is just super annoying. We really got to dump in like a ton of damage. They're healing so much. Look at that. That guy's, one zombie's getting 131 hits health per shot. Like, I'm not even gonna be able to get past this first one. These guys are getting so much. I didn't like that. That wasn't very nice. It's interesting because it says the high attack ones, but it's like, I feel like you need some quality damage to be able to get through some of that. Let's assemble the squad. And let's just swap these guys up and let's just see. Yeah. I mean, we're close from a gear score perspective, so let's try it. We'll just try it. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to make a difference because of so many of those zombies where they're healing. The best way to take it is essentially everybody shoots that one zombie at the same time, and you can kind of just you can knock it out. That's why we have some good success when it's like me on the turret and a few other things going on. But when the zombies group together, sometimes it's a little hard to tell, like, essentially who's shooting who. Like, again, this one's on, there's 133 points per shot. It's crazy. Dude, Connor is just getting worked too here at the start. I mean, honestly, not bad. But we're just not going to be able to kill these guys. And they're just healing too fast. Just getting absolutely mobbed. That's tough. These levels are tough. That third level of these is always pretty brutal. I feel like we make very slow incremental progress. And obviously we should, right? This should really require us to have some pretty strong folks. I mean, we're at 11 here. We're just over the halfway mark for Destroyed Station, and then we're at level 30 out of 40 for Ghost Town, which again is pretty good. I want to win this one so badly. I want 20 more asbestos, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we got, and then we'll do some upgrades here. We definitely got some things. This was pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I'm pretty happy overall. Let's eat a few carrots. What can we put away here? What do we need? We want these. Some of this stuff we're just gonna put away. Grab the copper. We'll grab these. We'll grab this. Could definitely use that. This. Put this away. These away. Put this away. Put that away. That's generally what I keep in here, just as some extra storage. But again, these are really solid rewards for us. Let's go make some things happen here. Let's get a few things put away really quickly. And let's queue up a few other things. So again, we're, you know, relatively low. I was talking about iron billets. Just feel like we're using a lot of iron billets at this point, just to get things, which is not a bad thing. Just means we're doing it. But here, the beautiful part is, boom, we're gonna be able to get 5 slate off of this, which is so good. So happy about that. That's such a big move towards our goals here. I'm gonna drop all these hose in and work the iron wire, or the wires part of this as well. We got some spare hose. I'm gonna put this, maybe put these in here, or maybe put these in here. We'll drop in some more wire so that we can get these fully crafted. There we go. All right, upgrade time. So I think I have enough, or I am closing in to be able to get these floors done from a slate perspective. And again, we need 8. So I want to just drop some of these down. Again, the corners are always very efficient, because again, we're gonna be able to do 2 walls off the corners. So we'll get that one in. This one in, get this one in, we'll get this one in. We're obviously using a bunch of slate to be able to do this. Now, I also want to be able to do this one because they share, and this one because they share. So that puts us at what, 6? I need 2 more, and we will have this upgrade complete. We're just waiting on the last 2 frame floors, which means we just need 10 more slate. That's it, and we are in business. Now, with what we can do here, I feel like we can start building up. we can start building up our framed walls. So let's just go ahead and do that. And we're gonna drop this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just trying to share these around as best I can. 8, 9. And that's where we got to. We got 9 out of the 12 done. Because we need the chipboard. Which is, you know, that's pretty good progress. These walls. I feel like this wall looks better than this wall. This definitely does look more reinforced than that, but again, here's the good part. So we should be looking at this, although I don't think this is going to tell us, but this will tell us for sure. These are sharing this wall now, which is a nice thing for us because look at that. We have 4 framed walls now done on assembly, which is really, really good. We need a handful more floors here, and then we need some more framed walls. So again, as you're looking to build this and put your base together, I do recommend that you, you know, consider that. Make sure that you're trying to share these walls as best you can, and we've been able to do that kind of in this regard. We are also over here sharing at least a few walls. Obviously, these walls won't, but these conjunction walls. So when we go to build these, you can see I put the frame floors here. So all these framed walls are also going to be shared for both of our upgrades, and that's going to save us just a massive amount of materials there. So nice little progress. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see where our stockpile of items is at this point now that we're here. So the good part is we still do have a lot of iron sheets, which we do need. We just need, what, I think 13 more chipboard, and we're in business there. And then I think we're probably 1 slate, so we need 9 more slate, and we'll be able to finish that, build the chipboard. From the chipboard, we can then go ahead and we can drop in the last of our walls. But unfortunately, we still then need 40 more slate in order to upgrade walls to its final level, which is level 4, which is good because once that's complete, it's done, we're set. We don't have to touch it again. We don't have to worry about it. There's nothing else that we need to do. A 40 slate will hold us back. So we're essentially on the slate and the chipboard grind at this point. So the other thing I did look at, and I might just want to do at this point, is let's go ahead and upgrade. I'm just going to fill this up. Let's just go ahead and get the minivan upgraded. And actually, I think I can fill this up without any issue. I need 5 more engine parts. Let's see how far we can take the minivan in this episode. Let's go ahead and grab our engine parts. Maybe that could be the difference to us getting the other 20 slate. I doubt it. But we will see. I feel like we've done a lot. This is going to be a long episode, so I do apologize. Or hopefully you enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe you like it. I like progress. I hope you like progress too. Why is this stuttering so bad? What's the deal here? What are we doing? All right, let's get this away. Of course, I can't put any more of these away. I don't know if we need the propellers for anything, so just throw that in there. I'm honestly just going to recycle down these propellers. I know, sorry. Maintenance, base maintenance. I am going to come back here because I have one upgrade that I do want to do, but let's take our engine parts back. Hopping back and forth. And we should be able to get this van up essentially 2 levels here, which could be really good. Boom. You know, iron sheets. We can make these pretty easily. I have the parts. Let's fill this up. All right, high-tech components and hydraulic parts. I have both of those, 16 and 6. We're getting a 3rd level on this. We're actually making really good progress on the van. I'm curious if this might be the thing that pushes us over the edge on a couple of these, because if our damage output from the van is good enough, then we're really cruising. I had hydraulic parts right there, but I also have some right here. Let's just grab these. This is actually kind of nice because I'm freeing up some space, which is going to be essentially the upgrade I do here at our main base, is working to get some additional space. Let's drop this stuff in. 3 van upgrades. Did I not bring enough of these? I only brought 13. I'm so dumb. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? Just kidding. That was me. I was like, yeah, 13's definitely enough. Like, why wouldn't it be? We had the stack of 22. That's the funniest part, was we had the stack that we needed, and I put it back because I was like, oh, I don't want to have to put these back, you know, whatever. Silly. Silly, Doc. All right. Boom. We can do this too. 20 carbon composite, 2 car batteries. This is going to be the van upgrade episode. I am a little perturbed that I didn't do this beforehand, before we did all that. Carbon composite. Batteries. I think we only needed 20 carbon composite. I hope I didn't do it again. I probably did. Watch. Oh man, more settlement progress, but we get the van. You're getting our van here, just beasting it. We're up to level 18. Our damage output is great. We can definitely do these. Did I bring enough engine parts? Do I have the iron? I don't think I have enough iron sheets. I have 5 left. We can do this though. That is easy for us to get those complete. Oh baby, oh baby. I didn't even look at the start what our damage here was. This can go all the way up to 30. But man, that's good. That was what, 4 levels? 4 levels on the van? I'm hoping we get some additional weapons. That would be so cool. I'm curious. We gotta take it for a spin. We gotta try to get the asbestos. That helped us. That was quite a few points here. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see if we can sneak in. Because this would be the asbestos that essentially we need to get the last of the floors done. That's the funniest part about this. This would give us the last that we need. Because every 20 bag of asbestos is 5. It's 5 slate. We need 9. Oh, my damage. Oh boy, this might be it. We might be doing it here, folks. We lost Lemmy. I'm waiting for this to hit. Oh, the turret. So good. forgot there was another wave. Oh, man. I just don't think it's gonna be enough. We're knocking out some good zombies here. He's just not focused, is the problem. We're so close. Ugh. I don't know why. I don't know why it's gonna be different, but it's gonna be different this time. I feel it. I feel it in my jellies. It's raining. That's gonna help us. I couldn't tell you why. Oh, that's so good. Just not even gonna let him get close. All right, this is the big one. We need to get this in. Okay. We're actually in much better position than we had been previously. See, how is he dying? Dropping the defense. Come on, baby, come on. One more hit with the gas. We're doing it. We're doing it. The big guys are down. Come on, come on, come on. We're slowing them. We're smoking them. He's taking the brunt. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yes! Let's go! Whoo! We're going. We're going. The upgrades. The upgrades. The van upgrades for the... It's purely the thing making the difference. 100% at this point. No doubt in my mind. Just crunching them. Take down the big guy here. Almost. Hit the gas. It's okay. It's actually good that they're kind of targeting him. Hit the gas. Just get the gas off. That's all you got to do. We got 20 seconds left. If this is it, we're definitely in business here. We are in business. We are in business. Let's go. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. So, 4 levels on the van. Maybe a little bit of luck brings us even more progress. Wow. Let's see where we land at here. I'll probably stop here. Let's take a look. Look at the difference though. That's crazy. So riot zombies, a little rough. We could swap these guys out. I'm just gonna pause it there. We've done enough. We've done a whole lot. We got even more. Oh, I'm so stoked about these rewards. We'll take these and these back. This 20 asbestos is just... It's so good. I can't describe how good that is. So we should then be able to finish and get at least the one area up to level 3 here by doing the last set of floors here pretty quickly. Very, very excited about that. So again, we need the 2 frame floors. Then we're getting this up to level 3. We're dropping down a pressing machine and the wood dryer. And we'll have to do some things with some, you know, finagle around a few things. But we should have some generator capacity, actually, now that I'm thinking about this. This is a medium generator, so as we take a look at it from a power perspective, we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. So 6 things running off of this. But wood dryer we can just drop in here because this is 3. So 1, 2, and then the third one here. So we should be good with that. We go back water. We'll just run the pipes up through here. So we'll drop in that other station that requires the water right there. And then we're in good shape. And we should be able to rock and roll on doing that. So we just need some slate to get complete. And we're in business here for some pretty nice settlement upgrades. And then we're on our way to getting this to level 4. All right, let's head home really quickly. We've been grinding some things. So we're going to be dropping in an upgrade here on our base, which is probably the top end of upgrades that you could do. But storage space in our main base here has been plaguing us a little bit, especially with some of our top end metals here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to utilize some metals. But the biggest thing that I'm going to do is 40 ash planks. I'm going to +5 these. When you get to an opportunity to be able to do these with your racks, they're so good, and you can save so much additional space with doing these upgrades. So we're going to utilize those. We've got it up. You can continue to upgrade this. So basically every upgrade you do adds 5 additional cells. But when we stack it up and then we roll down here, you can see how much additional room we end up getting. So very excited about that. Some good progress overall. I hope you enjoyed this settlement focused episode here. Lots more to come. I'm gonna flash some socials. Thanks for being here. We're doing a whole bunch of raids. So if you see raids going up on the channel, just please recognize we're building out a raid playlist for anybody that's raiding. And I will talk probably in a future video about the things that I think you can do, kind of tips and strategies best to be able to build up your base, build up your settlement, and gather gear in Last Day on Earth. Raiding is for sure one of them. We just did an episode where we did 3 raids a couple of days ago in a row in one episode, so go check that out. But I'm going to continue to upload those individual raids. 1, so you have a little bit of additional content, but 2, so they can become resources for you if you come across that base and you want to see what's inside or see the pathing that I chose and the gear that I was able to get out. I focus personally my raids on weapons, armor, and meds because those are typically the best things that you need, and that's going to help to get you around to the rest of the resources. So just keep that in mind. But those will be going up, and we will continue to build out our playlist for that. But socials, like, comment, subscribe, continue to help us grow. Thank you so much. Share this with anybody you think would enjoy it. Really good settlement progress updates here and a bunch of expeditions knocked out. So very, very happy about that. And we'll close it out. I'm Doc, Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you next one. Peace.